It's always a struggle to get it just right. Hello. Hope y'all don't mind. I'm gonna eat my lunch real quick. Love you too, Nilsa. Thank you, Marilyn. That's right. I'm having fried rice made by me. What are you having? Yummy fried rice with egg, peas, and carrots. Hello. I'm so hungry. It's 12:21. I haven't eaten. Oh, heck yes. I debated on having that. Honestly, girl, I think I'm probably going to have that meal too, the Quakers with the peanut butter apples and honey. I'm probably going to have it after this because this is not going to fill me up. I only had like a little bit of leftovers from yesterday. Ooh, buffalo chicken. I love me some buffalo chicken. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, monkey lover. No, I didn't bleach it. I'll put out the vlog today, so you guys will see a video later of me going through it, kinda-ish, like little bits and pieces, but I had tried to dye my hair like blue again, like to redo the roots and get it to match a little bit better, and it ended up being that like from here down was like a bright blue, but in that bright blue there was different blues and there was like lines, literally lines. It was disgusting. I was so horrified. I couldn't even go to the store myself because you know me, like I'll be real and be like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be embarrassed. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. So I made him go get me black box dye because I was like, I can't do this. The whole bottom was that weird burgundy color that won't change. I didn't want to risk bleaching the bottom of my hair because this is the oldest part of my hair. I finally got it healthy. So in my opinion, it wasn't worth trying to fix it to get to the blue because I just automatically felt turned off. I just felt turned off. I was like, I'm over this. If every single time I'm going to redo my hair, I'm not gonna know what color I'm gonna get afterwards, and I don't want this anymore. I'm just completely over it. Turned off, pissed off. I was crying yesterday. I've never like, well, maybe I've ruined my hair, but I was like, felt in the moment like I've never ruined my hair so bad. It looks disgusting. There was green, snot green, like a snotty green brown, different color blues, and then whatever that burgundy-ish color was at the bottom, and it was not cool. So I dyed my hair the Garnier Nutrice blue black. So that's what I have on right now. And you know what, guys? I feel so relieved. I feel so happy. I'm really glad that you guys like it. I feel so incredibly happy and so back to normal. And honestly, just like weight off of my shoulders. I feel relieved. It is just so much more cost efficient. It's just so much easier to maintain. I think it looks better also. I couldn't wear red lipstick or like red shirts. In my opinion, I didn't want to wear them with those colors I was having. It just, to me, didn't look good. Now I can wear any color under the rainbow. Anything, any shade, any color. I feel open and like, I just feel free almost. I don't know why I was doing those colors. I don't know what it was inside of me. I've told you guys that I'm struggling with my mental health, and I think that I was just looking for the next thing to get me excited and the next thing to bring me some dopamine. And that's why I kept doing these colors. But honestly, does it actually compliment me? No, I don't think it does. Now having this black hair, like I feel like a little vixen. I feel fire, and I haven't felt this sexy and beautiful in a long time, to be honest with you. And I just have some chill makeup. I mean, like I do have foundation today. It's like a calm glam though. no lashes, and I still feel sexy and classy. So I'm so happy. I feel great. I'm really glad you guys like it. Thank you, Nay Love. Thank you. Yes, I actually was planning on doing that. So thank you for saying so, Nilsa. I do want to tell you guys how 2020 went for me in like a short summary, and also want to tell you guys my goals for next year. Hey, let me see if I can say your name. Iverica? Maybe? Let me know if I said it right. Hello. I need to go visit California again. I've only been once in my life. I think twice in my life, maybe. Can't remember. But my husband's never been to California, so we're gonna, hopefully when all this is over, one day we want to go visit. Hi, Gabrielle. I used to have family who lived in Arizona, actually. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Monkey Lover. I feel so much better. And like with my tattoos, like how fire. Like the black tattoos with the black hair. Ugh, I feel amazing. If you guys hear loud noises behind me, I know. Oh, thank you so much, Nilsa. That is so nice. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's a lot of loud noises behind me because they're doing construction particularly close to my house now. So I know you guys said you couldn't hear it before in the vlogs, but they're like literally, I don't know if you, no, you're not gonna be able to see, but there's like a crane right outside my window. Also, my kids are yelling downstairs. I'm sorry. I just checked on them. I was like, guys, I'm gonna do a YouTube live. I need you to be calm, collected. No, hombre. So for my lip, I'm wearing the NYX Lip Liner in Natural. This is my favorite lip liner ever. It's my favorite. I love this color. It's just so absolutely gorgeous. I have it lined on my lips, and then in the middle of it all, I put this Essence lipstick in shade 01 Freaky. This is the nude. So it's This is the Nude collection. So it's kind of like a pinky nude, and this is like a very neutral nude, and it's so gorgeous together. I need to go get after my kids. Give me a sec. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. I swear they try to be loud when I'm on live. I swear. Thank you, Chi-Chi. Oh, thank you, Gabrielle. I appreciate it. Thanks, Lisa. Hey, Bree Bree. How's it going? Do y'all have work today? Like, what's your plans for today? Does everybody have today off? Thank you, Carolyn. Stay-at-home mom life is tough, girl. I commend you for that. I'm almost that, kind of, sort of. I mean, I only work outside of my house for 2 days. It's at my serving job. Hopefully can quit that in the year 2021. That's one goal. Thank you so much. See, I feel like, yeah, like I know what you mean. Like some people have you know, like the face or the skin tone where they can pull off many colors, but there's always one that just feels right. And this one is just, as soon as I did my hair last night, I was dyeing, first of all, I was dyeing my hair from 10 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night trying to fix the situation. Like, but as soon as I dyed it and blow dried my hair, like I gave myself a whole ass blowout last night. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm home. This is it right here. Like, this is me. This is Christian. This is Chris. This has always been me. It's the color that I've had most in my life. I've had black hair more than I've had my natural color. It is just me. It's my color. I love it. It's edgy, but it's also classy. It's also sexy. It's so many things. I love it. It feels like home. Oh, nice. What are you having for breakfast, Simply Sandra? Thank you, Bianca. I feel that way too. I feel like it really does suit me. And if you guys go on my Instagram and look all the way back, you'll see my hair like pretty much is always black. And then I decided somewhere around, was it around quarantine or was it around last year? I can't remember. I want to say around a year ago, I decided I wanted brown hair all of a sudden. And then it was a journey to get the brown hair. It was really hard to get out the black box dye. So I know I made a pretty permanent decision by using black box dye from the drugstore. Like, I understand, but I can't see me wanting to do all these colors again. I really can't. I'm just over it. Of course, Carolyn. I got you. I like how you spell your name. I like your name. It's very unique. Thank you. Ooh, Christmas cookies and coffee? That sounds good. I think mine are stale. I kind of want to make them again. Maybe I should just call them New Year's cookies. I do have blue sprinkles. But I think I was convinced that we were going to eat all of them before Christmas, and now I have like 8 cookies still in there. I think they're stale, but I didn't realize how big of a batch they were going to make. Thank you. I feel like a new woman today, honestly. I do feel like a new woman. What do you guys have planned for New Year's? I know it's a different year and everything's kind of weird. But what do you guys have anything planned for New Year's? New Year's Eve? We're gonna get Asian food. As you can see, I'm always eating Asian food. I'm obsessed with Asian food. And I recently started making my own fried rice and it comes out so good. I guess I should probably do a recipe on it. But then again, I got it from somebody else's recipe, so it's really... But yeah, we're staying home too. We're gonna order some Asian food from a restaurant that just opened up across the highway from us. And I'm gonna get dressed up with my really good friend, my neighbor next door. We always hang out with them, I always tell you guys. We decided we're just gonna get dressed up. Well, we didn't decide. I kind of like forced her. I was like, you're gonna dress up with me. And it's not because we're going anywhere. It's just because I have a dress that I want to wear. I have all these clothes and nowhere to wear them. So let's just freaking get dressed up and let's take pictures and like whatever. And we'll get in sweatpants later. So we're gonna get dressed up all cute, take some pictures, and then get in sweatpants later. But yeah, takeout for sure. This whole year for me has been like holidays, like get takeout. I don't feel like doing the whole cooking thing. And Asian food is my obsession. Any type. Thai food, Korean food, Chinese food. I love all of it. It's so good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I love my little family. That's good. And it's tough too, because like when you work at home, and I only know this from working on YouTube, that when you're working at home, your husband or your kids may think that you're available to do something and that you should be able to do everything in a day because you're here at home, but it's actually not true. Like sometimes my husband will be like, did you do the dishes? You know, like husband wife stuff. I'll tell him that too. Can you do the dishes? Like what the hell? But he'll be like, you didn't even do the dishes. There's no spoons. There's no forks. What the hell? And I'll be like, bruh, I filmed 3 videos today. Like, do you think I just have all the time in the world? Like, there's not enough time in the day for a mother. There really is not. And then they're always gonna ask you for help or need something from you while you're in the middle of doing your work. And I guess because I do most of my work here instead of at the serving job, that everybody thinks that I'm so capable of being this superwoman doing anything and everything that needs to be done in this house. And it's like, I'm a human. I'm not a robot. For the most part, he gets it, but I have to tell him, oh yeah, I was working on YouTube all day. And then he'll be like, oh, gotcha. Oh, well, hello from Texas. I used to know some friends in high school from South Africa. I'm sorry that y'all are in lockdown. I actually think that we're going into lockdown sometime this weekend is the rumor that I heard. I heard that, yeah, they were saying that, see, look, one of them's already trying to come ask me something. Austin, I'm on live.
Well, yes, can I open my present?
No, because you need to ask Dad that when he gets home.
Okay, but Mila opened her.
I understand that, but Mila didn't get in trouble yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, apparently we're supposed to go on lockdown this weekend, and our 7-year wedding anniversary is coming up on January 4th. So we were gonna go out to dinner. Hopefully it's open. If it's not open, I understand, but my husband wants more kids. I do not. It's a short answer. My husband definitely wants another one, and he's asked me like several times in the past year, and I just can't. I don't think I can do it. I just don't think I have the patience for more. I barely have the patience for the ones I have. Like, the thing that keeps me going is love. I love them so much, and I literally can't imagine life without children. Like, they made me have a reason to live, to be completely honest with you. They showed me the meaning of life. I freaking love them to the moon and back 100 times. But a third one, you're outnumbered. And as much as I wish I was capable of doing that, I'm like, girl, whew, I don't think I could do it again. Not even like the pregnancy part, but just like the taking care of the 3 people part. It's a lot. I'm ready for Austin to go to school. This next school year coming up, he's gonna be going to school. He'll be in kindergarten, and then I'll finally have the days to myself where I can really focus on my career, because I kind of, you know, like did things a little, everybody does things differently. Like, it's 2020, right? So we had our first kid, then we got married, then we had a second kid, and we started very young. Like, I gave birth to my daughter at 23 years old. I'm 31 now. I think that's the right math. And so my career got set back. I didn't know what I wanted to do anyways, and I just, you know, being a mother is number one always. But now that next year will both be in school, I will have that time during the day from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I will have that time to dedicate to my career, which I think I deserve. And if I have another baby, then I start all over again, and I don't get to leave the house and don't get to have a day job. I've been working nights my whole life, and I'm so tired of working nights. I wake up in the morning, so it's hard to want to stay up late. And so it would be so great if I had all that time during the day to dedicate to my work and accomplishing my dreams, because it's something I want to do for me. I've always wanted to make my own salary and make my own, you know, I want to be able to pay all the bills without my husband, even though I still want to be with my husband, if that makes sense. I just want to know if that something ever happened to one of our jobs, the other one could handle everything. And that's my goal in life for myself. I want to be a boss ass bee. I want to be a business lady, but I also want to prioritize family. And it's a hard balance to do, but it's something that I dream of. I've been dreaming of for years. So yeah, having a baby to me, it's like I have enough love in my heart to love. I freaking love babies. Like I have baby fever, don't get me wrong, but I won't let myself do it because I have things I want to accomplish. And time is going by way too fast, y'all. Time is like 31. What? Why am I 30? I don't get it. Like, why am I 31? I know that's not old to some people, and I'm not saying it's old. I'm just saying it happened so quickly. It's like yesterday I was going to prom. Like, it's scary. It's honestly scary. Good morning, Hortensia. Hello, Verixity, I think. Thank you, Bianca. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie. I know, sometimes I get in my own little bubble and I like forget about what's going on in the world. I think it's like a coping mechanism that I do. I just involve myself in like superficial things to kind of like forget negative things. I've always done that since I was younger, and I just can't wait to find a therapist and start talking to them about it. Thank you, Nat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes men forget, you have to remind them. I swear, like my husband, he's a good man. He's a good husband. He's a good provider. He's a good dad. But you have to like remind them. And I think that it would be either way. Like if he worked from home and I was working outside the house 40 hours a week and I came home to dishes in the sink, I'd be like, what did you do all day? But I have to be like, oh yeah, that's right. He works from home. Just because he's home doesn't mean he can do that because he's actually working. So we just have to all be reminded sometimes, and that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Fairy tales are not real. Yes, I'm ready for the early shift, girl. I used to love being a night owl, but now I have kids and I'm forced to wake up at 6 in the morning to get my coffee, get ready, get her ready, take her to school. So it's like, why am I staying up late? This is why when she is in school, because obviously she's on winter break right now. When she is in school, I end up wanting to fall asleep at 1 p.m. because I'm so tired from accomplishing so much in the morning. And then I'm expected to go and stay up only 2 nights of the week. So it's not as bad as it used to be, but still, to go stay up until 10 o'clock to go do a serving job, it's hard. Even those 2 days, it's really hard. Even though it's 2, I don't look forward to it. Every single time I'm like, I don't want to go here. I need to just make it on YouTube. Like, I just need to make this. Like, it needs to make enough for me. I can't leave it. I can't leave the serving job until this makes enough. And this is all I've ever really, like, worked this hard towards. So I hope that it pays off. Ooh, avocado's the best, girl. Put that on some toast with some arugula, lemon, olive oil, red onion. So good. Thank you, Bianca. I really appreciate that. Makes me so happy, honestly, because I try to be real, and you guys will see in the vlog later today that it was more sadness than anything, which I hate, you know, like I hate not being positive every second of the day, but like, let's be real. That's impossible. It's completely impossible to be positive every second of the day, every single day. Hey, Michon. Is it Michon or Michon? I'm sorry, I never like say it right. But yeah, it's just too hard. I gotta let y'all know what the real tea is. Thank you. I'm gonna call you Miss Jackson. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Thank you, Janelle. Oh, you're on your lunch break? Awesome. No, I never got my license, actually. I never got my cosmetology license. I was almost done. I got pregnant with my daughter. I just decided to stop. I was like, I can't That's the thing with me, is I get overwhelmed with too many things going on, and I feel like I can't handle it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna explode. And a huge part of me, I don't want to self-diagnose or anything. So if you have this, like, don't feel offended that I'm not trying to self-diagnose, but I can't help the fact that I've noticed that a lot of my symptoms go along with adult ADHD. And then my sister just got diagnosed with adult ADHD. And I was thinking to myself, everything you're saying that's apparently ADHD related is completely normal life to me. Is that not normal? And she was like, no, girl, it's not normal. And I was like, oh. So I'm realizing that I'm struggling so hard for no reason. And maybe I don't have to struggle this hard to get through life. So that's why I'm going to a doctor. Actually, on my anniversary, I have a doctor's appointment on January 4th to hopefully find somebody to talk to. But I'm such a huge procrastinator, and I can't stay focused on something. I think, so what happened in cosmetology school is I thought I was gonna love it, realized it was more about hair than it was about makeup, so I was kind of over it. And then during the day, I'd go out to lunch with my friends, and we would even get lunch during the, we would get drinks at lunch. And then we would come back and do people's hair. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a natural talent for these like beauty things, not to sound whatever, but I'm that friend. If you needed help with your, like, dyeing your hair or your makeup or something beauty related, I got you, because I just have the natural hand for it. I just have a natural talent. But I'm definitely not professional. I'm definitely not the best, you know? But if I had to ask one of my friends to help me out with my hair, none of them could. Let's just put it that way. I don't have any friends who have any ability at all when it comes to like doing hair and like makeups and like, wait, I might be insulting somebody. Hold on. I have friends who do makeup. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have friends who know how to do makeup, but I don't have too many friends who can just do hair like that. And if I do, they're far away. Let's put it that way. So, what was I gonna say? So, shit. Hold on. So yeah, I was all into cosmetology at first because it was like new and shiny. And then after that, I was like, oh, you actually have to really work hard at this and like do homework and take tests. Like, oh, I don't want to focus on this. This sucks. I just want to go party. And like all I wanted to do was just party and meet new people. And I was young. I was like 21, 22. I think I was 22 maybe. So yeah, I just never went back to it. I know I should have, just to like have it, but I never did. Go all the way back here. I missed a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see. But yeah, I think it's a great thing to have. You know, like I should have the license, like you said, just in case I ever want to do something in that. I have something to fall back on, but this is why I'm going to get help, because I'm such a procrastinator. Like it's so hard. I think YouTube is a really good career for me because I'm always looking for the next exciting thing. And I'm always just looking for the next shot of dopamine, like what's gonna get me excited, something new and shiny and cool. Something new to focus on. It needs to keep exciting me. If it doesn't keep exciting me, I give up on it and I stop caring. And that sucks, right? It's so stupid. Bianca, thank you for the question. I have dyed my hair a couple of times in one day, and it did impact the quality or the integrity of my hair. It was definitely compromised. When I went from black box dye to brown hair last year, I believe it was last year, I mentioned it earlier, I tried several things. I tried that like vitamin C tablet, baking soda, Dawn dish soap, developer mixture to try to get it out. I bleached it twice. Even when I went to the red hair back in the day, some of y'all who have been with me forever, when I had that super bright red hair, I bleached it 2 to 3 times in one day because I'm just impatient. I'm super impatient. So it definitely takes a toll on your hair. It was super dried out, super straw-like. And I just had to deep condition it, take care of it, put hair oils in it. It probably took about 2 to 3 months for it to start feeling okay and manageable, because when your hair gets like super stressed out, it's like you can't even straighten it. I don't know if you guys have ever been to that point in life, but you can't even straighten it. It just goes squiggles. You try to straighten it and it goes squiggly. It's whew. I've had my hair pretty dead at some points. It was really dead when I went to that brown, and it's finally feels good. And that's why I was not willing to fix it and bleach the bottom. I was like, nope, I'm not going through that again, because I literally couldn't smooth the bottom. Couldn't blow dry it. It just looked like this. I couldn't straighten it because this part would be all nice and smooth and this part would look like straw. So thank you for that question. Bye, Gabrielle. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Baked clams and noodles for dinner. That sounds good. I love noodles, anything. Rice and noodles. Like, I love carbs, but it's like the Asian in me that always wants rice and noodles. But also I'm Mexican and there's rice in that too. I just love me rice and noodles and I will always be happy. Actually, sometimes I don't even need a meat to go with it. Just give me the rice and the noodles. Me, Sean. Okay, thank you. I think I said it right. I think I did say it right. Good. Nice to see you. How's your day going? Hi, Maria. I'm back. Yes. Thank you, Abby. I don't think I've had baked clams. I've had fried clams because I used to live in Massachusetts and, you know, seafood is the tits over there. So fried clams is always good. I love fried seafood. That's another thing I always crave, fried seafood. Basically all the unhealthy things. Like, what is wrong with me? Oh, thank you. I feel like a beautiful Latina right now. You're sick, Samantha? Do you have the COVID? Or you have allergy? I know a lot of people are also suffering from allergies. Anyways, I really hope that you get better soon. Take care of yourself. Make sure you rest. My aunt is still sick with COVID, unfortunately. I gotta check on her today, actually. That reminds me. Hey, Arlene. Thank you so much. I can't believe I have such good friends from all over the world. So cool. Thank you, Hortensia. I can do a French braid too. I know a lot of people struggle with French braids. I can do that better on other people than myself. I get frustrated when I try to do it on myself. Like, I can do the one French braid, but when I do the two, one side always comes out good and the other side looks bad, so I just like never do it. So I only use shampoos that are for color treated hair, but I know that one of the ones I use, you can use it even if you don't have colored hair. I always use the Redken All Soft conditioner, and before that, like with the shampoo, I had the Color Extend Magnetics, but I'm actually gonna go to Ulta today and I'm gonna get, because they're having a jumbo shampoo sale, so get on that, ladies. If you need shampoo, the jumbo sale is totally worth it. It lasts me a whole year and I don't have to buy shampoo at all during the year. So I use the Redken All Soft shampoo and conditioner. That's what I will be buying today, hopefully, if I get over to Ulta. Before everything shuts down, it's like, I know I could get it online, but if I could save the shipping cost, that would be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get new shampoo because my other Redken one has purple dye in it, and obviously I don't need that anymore. So I'm gonna get the Redken All Soft. It's amazing. It's moisturizing without being too heavy. It makes your hair like a baby, like soft, like a baby. So definitely if you have frizzy hair, you're gonna want something with moisture in it. And then it's also about the treatment that you use afterwards. So like I would get like the Miracle It's a 10 leave-in conditioner, spray it in your hair after it's like dried a little bit, like not all the way wet, but like damp hair, spray the It's a Miracle leave-in 10 and brush it through. And you know, it's all about the products you use afterwards as well as the shampoo, you know. And maybe don't wash your hair too much, because that's going to take out your moisture. So the more you use shampoo, the more you're drying out your hair. So I only shampoo 2 to 3 times a week. Udon noodles. Hi Paula, you caught alive. Thank you, Kayla. Yeah, wait till you guys see the vlog today about how my hair looked. Wait till you see how ugly it was. I mean, I might be just being hard on myself, but girl, it was bad. Oh, yes. So, yeah, I feel like black hair always helps your hair look more healthy if you are struggling because you killed your hair. So I definitely understand the going back to black. I mean, like, look at how shiny. Like, you guys are not even seeing its justice. Let me change this to the sunlight setting. Like, it is so shiny and healthy. I know this like looks kind of weird in the lighting, but it's so shiny and so healthy. It feels very smooth. And yeah, for sure, I recommend the Redken All Soft. Get the big bottle. It's $27 per, you know, shampoo and conditioner. But I'm telling you, you're gonna spend like $60 one time in the entire year. It actually might last you more than a year. And if you want to, you can get the pumps. I got the pumps. It's like $3 for a pump at Ulta for the shampoo conditioner, so you don't have to carry the big bottle. And you save the pumps, you reuse them. So the pumps I have, I'm gonna save and use for my next bottles. But definitely, do you guys like this lighting better? This is my sunlight lighting. What do you think? But yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I literally have like hair ADD. Like I can never keep the same hair color, but the only hair color I've been able to keep for long periods of time is black. So I just felt like, you know, it's right to go back to black. I don't blame you, girl. My husband too. When I had to ask him to go get me hair dye, he was like, dude, really? And I was like, yeah, I'm freaking out. And he was like, see, I knew you were doing too much stuff with your hair. And I was like, but you never said nothing. And he was like, well, I was just letting you live your life, which is kind of sweet. Happy New Year, Janelle. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you have strep throat, Samantha. I used to have that all the time. Before I gave birth to my son, they actually diagnosed me with chronic strep throat because I had it twice a year from the age of 16 until I gave birth to my son, which I can't remember how old I was, like 27. Hello, Paula. Oh my gosh, you're in Germany. That's so awesome. I am 25% German, but I don't really know anything about the German culture, which makes me sad. How is, how do you say it? Biolage? How is that? I haven't tried that. I've also heard a lot of good things about, what is it called? I think it starts with a K. What is it called? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts if I can't think of it. Kenra. I've heard a lot about Kenra. Have you guys tried that? Because I kind of wanted to see how it was too. But I love my Redken All Soft. It's amazing, so it's hard to like let go of that. Because I did try the Ion shampoo from Sally's, and I'm not liking it, so I'm gonna take it back today and return it because I'm just not liking the way it's making my hair feel. Thank you, Nat. That means a lot. Thank you for being here, Jessica. Hey, Steve. Thank you so much, Jessica, for saying that. Sorry, I missed that up there. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Hey, Steve. Riverside, California. Nice. Thank you, Barbara. I know, like, part of me thought, like, am I gonna miss coloring my hair? But the other part of me was like, girl, no, because I'm over it. It's so much work, but also, you know, what's great about this black hair is, like, I don't have to worry about staining anything anymore. I don't have to think about it. You guys, I couldn't even wear white shirts. I wasn't even buying white shirts because I was like, what if I stain it? Because that's what happens with the colored. Even if my hair was dry, I would be staining stuff. You're from Mass, Lisa? What part of Mass? And yeah, dry shampoo, I kind of just use like a bunch of different ones. I kind of just like find the best deal. But I really like the Not Your Mother's brand, and the Garnier Fructis one, I think it's called Mint Mojito, is by far my most favorite one. And I have to get a new one because I ran out. But I just spray it at my roots and kind of like let it sit for a little bit. And then after that, I just do this and like go about my day. I mean, it's not like a miracle worker, but it helps out a little bit. If your hair is too greasy, it doesn't help though. I gotta be honest. I don't know why not enough people say that. Like, they act like it's a fix-all and it's really not. Oh my goodness, it's nighttime over there. All right, well, we'll see you later, Bianca. Thank you for joining us. Where was I at? Where was I at? Oh yes, Elisa, I was asking you what part of Mass are you from? Because I used to live in Wayland and in Framingham, Massachusetts. Thank you so much, Deborah, for saying that. It seriously, it like validates me and it makes me feel really happy. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm not the most professional. I'm more real than I am professional. So I love it when you guys say that you like my content. Yes, this is like a golden glow, right? Like, I'm kind of sort of excited for summer, but actually not ready for the heat. I don't want the heat, but I also miss going to the pool. It's a very mixed feeling. Happy New Year, Natalia. Yeah, strep throat is terrible. Not many people know like how bad it can get. I felt like I had the flu whenever I had strep throat. I was like bedridden. I wouldn't eat. It's terrible. I know. My husband was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm having a panic attack. I need you to do this for me." Thank you, Michonne. Don't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Good to know. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Okay, see, I saw Joyco too, and I was like wondering how Joyco was, but I hadn't heard any recommendations, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to try it. Okay, Revere I've heard of. I don't think I've ever been there. And then Framingham, you're in Framingham now. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time in Framingham, Natick, Wayland area, but I went to high school in Wayland. right next to Saxonville, Framingham. Small world. Thank you, Becky. Oh, okay. So I have not paid for my P.O. box yet. Ugh. I haven't done it. I'm like torn on it. Yeah, I gotta go see what the prices are. I know I only have a couple days, but I guess if I'm going that way, oh no, I'm going the opposite way today. Ulta's the opposite way. Shoot. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I could like, ew, what is on my lip? Maybe I could like get it back at the end of January or something. I don't know what to do. I'm feeling torn. I think it's like 60 bucks. And like I have 60 bucks, but I'm like, I don't know. I love this lip color so much. I'm gonna go back to this light. Okay. Felt like we were in the dark. Even though I love that sun glow, it's so good for pictures. Oh no, I hope it's negative for you. I hope you don't have the COVID. You live in Saxonville? Yeah, girl. I grew up right there, literally so close to there. It's like right next to the entrance, like when you pass the sign that says welcome to Wayland. I lived in a house right there on the corner. That's where my mom used to live. I see. So you know what? It is a lot. Like, it's a good amount because I was trying to save my money for some like household things, and that's kind of why like I could reopen another one maybe at the end of January because I'll get another YouTube check by then. But I only have so much, and that would pretty much be the rest of what I have. And I was trying to get some household stuff, so. It's a hard decision. If I had like a bunch sitting in the bank, I would probably just do it, but I guess I'll just keep you guys updated and like let you know. I think I have the size that's a little bit bigger than the smallest one. And I think I had to do that because it was the only one left. So I think that's why I pay more money. So maybe if they have an opening where it's like a smaller one, or the guy told me I could go to a different post office that was close to where I live, but I've never been there, and you guys know I have the driving anxiety, so I hate driving to places I don't feel comfortable driving to. But I could just like learn how to drive there, and he said it's actually cheaper in that post office because there's not many people who have them there. So I could find a cheaper option, possibly. I don't think I've ever tried true Caribbean food before, but every now and again I get a Jamaican jerk marinade and I make Jamaican jerk wings, kind of. I know it's definitely not the real thing because it's by that Masterpiece barbecue sauce brand, and it's just a Caribbean jerk marinade, so it's definitely not the real thing. I'd love to experience like the real Caribbean food, but I've never had any. But I do like the jerk flavoring a lot. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Like, literally, the best thing that you guys say to me is that I'm relatable or real. Like, that's like the best compliment you could ever give me, so I really appreciate that a lot. Yes, right near Walgreens. I was like down the street from Walgreens. What's that sub shop called? Oh, what's the place where the Packy that we used to get our beer from? Oh my God, it's coming to me. Hold on. Macari's. There's Macari's, and then there's the church there. I was like down the street from that. Like right when you enter Wayland, I was like the second house on the left or something like that. But I remember always going to Macari's Market to get our beer. Well, hello over there in India. I'm glad you made it, Deborah. How I do my eyebrows? Yeah, eventually I can kind of like probably put it in a vlog on like how I do my eyebrows. I keep it real natural. I do have my eyebrows microbladed if you didn't know. So I really just kind of like fill in the lines a little bit. And what I use today, which I love this color because I never want to go too black with my brows when I have black hair. I used to do that and I looked like a clown when I was 20 years old. I had the jet black hair and I would do jet black eyebrows, and it's not cute. Don't do it. Don't do it. Always go a shade lighter. When you have dark hair, you go a shade lighter. When you have really light hair like blonde, you go a shade darker. That is the rule. So I used this today. It is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in Ash Brown, and this is like my perfect color. Love it. It's the kind that looks like a slant, so it's really quick and easy. And I just do super soft brush strokes and brush it out with this little spoolie here. And then on top of it, I just put the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel just to like hold it into place. But I love it. I used to like a big brow, and now I've just been making my brows like real small again. Even though they're microbladed, I don't have too much room to like, you know, like wiggle room with it. But okay, let's see. Hi, Sparkle ASMR. How are you? How did you and hubby meet? Thank you for asking, Lauren. So we actually went to high school together in Wayland, Massachusetts. So we went to high school together. He was a new guy. I think freshman year, he was the new kid. And this is kind of, I don't know if this is embarrassing to my friend or not, but my friend, who I shall not name, had a crush on him. She's like one of my best friends, and she always had a new boy crush. Like, we were boy crazy, like whatever. But me, most of the time, I was like not really impressed by a lot of people, so I didn't have too many crushes. Like, I thought people were hot, but like that's about it. Well, she was like, I have this new crush. His name is Mike King. And I was like, who the hell is Mike King? Like, what? What? His last name is King? Nuh-uh. What? And so apparently he came over to the table that we sat at to eat our lunch at with our like friend group. I guess he came over to like meet me because his friend told him that that Nella thought he was cute and liked him. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna go meet her. And he was looking at me, and he came to introduce himself to me. And I was like, who are you? And he was like, well, aren't you Nella? I was like, no, I'm Christian. And that's Nella. And he was like, oh, nothing wrong with Nella. He just was looking at me and just like had his eyes set on me and was like, oh my God, like this is an exotic person. Never seen this person. Never seen a kind of person like that, like a kind of woman like that, I guess. Because to be honest with you, where I grew up in Massachusetts, it's like, I don't want to get all racial on here, but it's a ton of white people. Okay, it was a ton of white people, and I was one of the only Mexicans in our entire school, and in the entire, like, all the grades. One of the only Mexicans. I think the only other Mexican was my sister and this one guy named Ryan. We were the only Mexicans there. So imagine through all 4 grades of high school, one of 3 Mexicans. So he was like, what is this exotic girl? Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She's so different. She's curvy, blah, blah, blah. So it was from then that he kind of like started having a crush on me. And I was kind of like, whatever, like, he ain't shit. That's like, I'm just being honest with y'all. It's actually so funny. Then we had Spanish class together. And what grade was it? Like sophomore and junior year, I think. No. It had to be junior and senior year. We had Spanish class together, and he would always sit next to me with this other guy, and they would always be teasing me and my other friend. And I was like, how come he's always like teasing us, but also kind of flirting, but also kind of being charming to me, but also like, I hate you. And it was just like this thing. But at the time, y'all, from junior to senior year, I actually had a boyfriend. It was my first boyfriend ever. He was like my first everything. Like, he was like my everything. It was like the puppy dog love, right? And just towards senior year, I started questioning myself, and I wanted to go to all these parties, but unfortunately, the boyfriend I had at the time, he was 1 year younger than me. So he couldn't go to the senior parties because it was only seniors allowed. And I told him, I was like, I gotta be really honest with you, and I hate to do this. I don't want to hurt you in any way. I don't ever want to do something I'm gonna regret and hurt you. So I think that we should take a break, because I feel like I want to do all these senior things, and I feel like I want to explore and like see new people and not have to worry about anything. So I think we should take a break so I don't make any mistakes. And that's because I didn't want to like cheat on him, because I started feeling these feelings when my now husband would talk to me in Spanish class, and then we would AIM message each other. Hi, Marisol. We would AIM message each other. Remember the instant message, AIM, whatever. I don't know how you call it, AIM. And we would like message each other, and he was like such a good friend, and I could like talk to him about deep things, and like I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm getting these feelings. And yeah, so I took a break from my boyfriend at the time, so I could kind of explore that with him. And then we would hang out and kind of like hook up, but not like all the way. Like we would just kiss and stuff, and like hold each other, hold hands, and like this is so cute, guys. It's like sounds like a fairy tale. I'm not like lying. We would go at night, meet up in the dark, find a piece of grass to lay on, and look up at the stars, and like hold hands and hold each other and literally talk about stuff. It was really cute. And the closest thing that happened to anything was making out, and that was it. We actually didn't even like until years later. So that's after that, it's like, so years later we hooked up, like really hooked up, and then we kind of went our separate ways for a little bit. He had a girlfriend, I had a boyfriend, and then I moved back to Massachusetts, because I was always back and forth from Texas to Massachusetts. When I finally moved back, that's when we really got together, and we had my daughter, and we got married, and the rest is history. But we knew each other from high school. We're kind of messed up high school sweethearts, if you think about it. We just took a lot of detours. But I'm glad we did, because I'm glad that I got to experience life and be with different men so that I could know what I wanted. Because I don't know, like, no disrespect, but I just don't know how somebody could be with only one person for their whole life. I needed to explore this world. So I'm really glad I did. All right. I forgot where we're at. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, yeah, Pizza Wagon. We used to get that when I would be with my mom. That's crazy, right? Like, what a small world, Lisa. What the hell? I lived there for so many years. That's crazy. What if you came across me but just never knew? No, wait, I think you said you had moved there from somewhere else. I think I've heard of Hamilton Vision. I can't remember it right now. Yeah, we usually like to go to Massachusetts once a year. My mother still lives over there. She's in Marlborough, and she's the only one I have to visit, but my husband has family there. And we usually like to go once a year, but we couldn't go this past year. Also, we bought a house, so we also couldn't go because we already spent our money. But yeah. You want to see pictures of me from high school, girl? I wish I could put them on here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to. You know what's so sad is we don't have any pictures together, me and my husband, in high school because we kept each other a secret. Like literally, we were like secret lovers. We would hang out at night. We would meet up because he actually lived down the street from me. And I would walk in the night, sneak out of my house, and go meet up with him. So it's so sad that we don't have any pictures together, but your phones weren't readily available with a camera like that back in the day. So, maybe I should do a video of like showing you guys old pictures. I feel like I tried to do that one time, but I did profile pictures. Maybe I should just do like iconic friend high school pictures, like me just having a good time, like parties or whatever, because I looked like a little baby. So the color, Lulu, the color that I have on right now is the Garnier Nutrice Black Blue. It's the regular black blue because there's tons of different black blues. There's like a soft black blue, an intense black blue. Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Soft blue black, intense blue black. This is regular blue black. Yeah, so we went to school together. Thank you, Arlene. It's pretty romantic, I can't lie. Like I feel bad that I like dumped my boyfriend to like go pursue somebody else, but I also feel like it could have been worse. I could have cheated on him, and I'm not a cheater. I don't do that. I don't do that. I would, if I feel a strong type of way, I gotta break it off because I don't ever want to hurt somebody. I don't believe in cheating. I've been cheated on in almost every single relationship, and ugh, girl, no, I don't believe in that. So I feel like it is what it is. Like I did the respectful, responsible thing that I could do. It's not my fault that he made me fall in love with him. He had to be so charming, and I would literally tell him, stop flirting with me, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, and I'm like, stop that. Why are you so cute? That's so cute. I know, like literally he was pursuing me so much, but like then in school, so like online he would instant message me and have all the game in the world, right? And in Spanish class. But then I would say hi to him in the halls, and he wouldn't hear me. And I was like, is he ignoring me? Like, what the hell? It's so funny. And we've been together for 8 years, and our 7-year marriage anniversary is coming up next week. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some pictures up. Oh, thank you, Michonne. That would be so cool. I don't know. I've always wanted to be on some sort of like a... You know what show that I would love to be on is The Real, and I haven't watched it in a long time, but the one with Adriana Bailon, well, she has a different last name, but there's this talk show called The Real, and I would love to be on something like that, just talking girl talk. Literally just keeping it real. I used to be addicted to that show. Dude, being cheated on changes your entire life, and I don't care what anybody says about it. People need to think twice before they do that to somebody because it changes the entire... It just changes you forever. You will never be the same after that. I've been hurt so much, and that's why, like, I've had a lot of ups and downs. I used to be like all into drugs in my early 20s, like before my daughter. I did some bad things, some embarrassing things, some ugly things, and it was all just like I was in a downward depression, a spiral. Cheating affects somebody more than anybody can put on paper, and it's horrible when people do that. Oh, what's your story, Lisa? And thank you, Marisol. I love it too. I feel so happy. Hi, Bianca. Thank you. I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, Lauren. So for New Year's Eve, we are just staying here at home and we're going to order some Asian food and we're just going to eat and we're going to drink. We're going to watch the ball drop, but the ball drops an hour early here. um, and yeah, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out with our neighbors because we always hang out with them. They're right there. They're gonna come over, and we did buy some fireworks so we can let the kids do a little bit of fireworks. But that's basically it. Apparently it's supposed to snow on Thursday here in the Austin area, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I haven't seen snow in years, literally years. But I guess because we're farther north. Like in San Antonio, we never really got snow, but Austin is more north. So I can't believe it's supposed to snow on Thursday. We'll see if it actually does. Probably won't. Yeah, that sounds good. My kids love the fireworks. I used to love it when I was a kid too. Heck yes. I'm still watching Dawson's Creek. It's taking me forever to finish though.
That scared me.
Okay, baby. Go with sister.
Well, I can't play with her.
Okay, I'll be done in a minute. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta go see what he's crying about, y'all. Thank you, Emily. All right, y'all. I have to get going. I know, seriously. They always need something. It sounded like they were chasing each other around the house. And now my son comes in here, like out of breath. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, you guys. Happy New Year's. I'm gonna start editing. Actually, I need to film a Shein haul, but I need some like caffeine. And then I'm gonna edit that vlog and hopefully have that vlog out to you by later tonight, this evening. So look forward to that. But Happy New Year, y'all. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. And I'm loving these lives, y'all. I can only do an hour though, because then my brain starts to hurt. Like, I feel like I've been talking too much. It takes a lot out of, I swear it takes a lot out of you to like be talking constantly. But I enjoy talking to you guys so much. So thank you for being here. Yes, girl, Shein haul is coming. I'm so excited. And there's going to be another Shein haul for bathing suits coming up very quickly in January. Ooh, I'm so excited for it, you guys. But all right, love you guys. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next live or the next video. Happy New Year. Bye.